Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Music, where we react to music.
Hi, fellers. What's up?
So, and today we're going to be listening to something a little different than our most recent reactions. We're going to be listening to The Caretaker. That's our current kind of reaction project until we finish all of those albums up. And today we're going to be listening to, I think, I would call it legendary, Patience After Sebald.
A film soundtrack to the film of the same name.
Yeah, so do you want to explain kind of the backstory of this album? It's actually quite interesting.
I'd be more than glad to. In 2012, filmmaker Grant G wanted to make a film about the writer W.G. Sebald. I might have made a mistake in the initials, but like, I'm not a book guy, really. Anyway, he hired the Caretaker to make score for the film, and the scores are different covers by different people of Franz Schubert's 1827 piece, excuse my pronunciation, Winterreise, which means winter trip, and is a story about a guy going throughout the lands and during the winter. And it's a very depressing, cold play, and so is the soundtrack, and so is the album.
So it's about 48 minutes long. This is what the album cover looks like. It looks like to me a lighthouse inside of a crystal ball, but do we know what it's on the outside? It looks like kind of rain, or
But everywhere else outside of the globe is dead.
Yeah,
Like, it's just a globe sitting there. I wonder who's in that lighthouse.
it's true. We don't know much other than that. Of course, this is painted by Ivan Seal.
Ivan Seal did the artwork, so it's pretty good.
I'm very curious to see what kind of the vibe of this will be compared to ETOT, because that's what I've kind of been dedicating my listening time to recently.
Would you like to time it on 3 when we start the song, or is any further introduction necessary?
I don't think there's much more to say. Our first track is going to be Everything Is on the Point of Decline.
All right.
Oh! This already sounds very different from Postal or ETOT.
Yeah.
I kind of like it though. This is kind of nice. You can't see this on the actual, like, on my screen, but you know, Spotify has these like animated artwork things. This one's kind of interesting actually. I like it.
It sounds very rainy.
Yes, I like the static. It sounds very much like rain. I'm gonna be listening to this album with trusty good old Dr. Pepper, of course.
Now, I'm not entirely sure what tracks each one samples, because they're not named. They're really numbered. They're numbered, and numbers might get mixed up. So,
Right, but this
I
one's
might
called,
not actually be the best resource.
yeah, but it has a very different feel than ETOT and Empty Bliss Beyond This World. It's more depressing for sure.
It's very rainy.
And rainy.
Everything is on the point of decline.
So do we know the sample for this one or not?
Let me look it up, because I'm not sure about which number it is.
Alright, you do that. This one has 146,000 plays, so pretty high up there. Seems like the lowest on this album is Isolated Lights on the Abyss of Ignorance, which
is sad, because it's a great song.
1,000 streams. Yeah.
Let me look.
I really like this though. It's very different from ETOT, and you know, especially since now I've finished all the lucidity stages of ETOT, it's nice to kind of go back to
it samples
earlier work.
It samples number 7, Winterreise number 7, Auf dem Fluss.
Excuse my Fluss.
Yeah.
Is
number
it German?
2. Yes. Number 2.
I like the loop of this one. It's weird not calling them like A1. Ooh. I like this one. The statics.
I like sleeping.
Yeah, I could see sleeping to this one.
Wanna know?
This one's long too. It's 5 minutes long.
Wanna know something fun? Funny?
What?
Guess what this samples?
Same one?
Number 7. The first 3 songs sample Vita Rice number 7.
Okay. This
And
one's
it's
nice.
it's the same cover.
Yeah. It kind of sounds like the piano now sounds like a very, like, distant organ, actually.
This makes sense though. This feels like I'm in deep space. This whole album makes me feel like I'm in deep space, but I feel like I'm in space looking on at Neptune as I continue out.
Into what, like the Kuiper Belt?
Yeah.
I could see that. Yeah. This one's very, like, I feel like it's very, like, very deep sounding.
This is like dead.
Yeah.
Sounds dead.
It just sounds like it sounds like we're getting deader and deader. The farther we get into this.
Deader and deader.
Yes, but very, like, again, very different theme than ETOT and
Yes.
Dementia Period.
It's very, very different.
But I like this.
I do.
This is so far I think my favorite.
Are you gonna learn to play this on piano?
I should.
I do not know why I'm coughing so much.
It's all right. It happens. I love this though. This is really nice. It's more relaxing than ETOT.
Yeah. This record came on 2 sides. It's just a single LP. And tracks 1 through 6 are side A, and tracks
7 to 12.
7 through 12 are side B. So this would be A3, which is very contrasting to the A3 of ETOT.
It actually really is.
A3
right.
and ETOT is happy and cheerful, while this is dead. It does really suit the album cover though.
Yeah. I
Like
love
very
this might be my favorite album cover of all the Caretaker of all the Ivan Seal works.
I like that, Stage 3 and 4, and Everywhere in Empty Bliss.
Yes. I'm not a fan of the earlier album covers where it's pre Ivan Seal.
Yeah, so pre 2008.
Yeah. I think my least favorite Ivan Seal work is probably P-Romp.
Yeah, P-Romp's kind of rough.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to P-Romp.
There's more than one cover for P-Romp.
Yeah, but the one we see on Spotify. This one.
The regular one isn't grayscale though. The regular one is purple tinted.
Really? So this is not the actual one. This is more grayscale.
There's several different covers of P-Romp.
I see. Yeah. Okay. My face cam was covering. This is what the P-Romp one looks like. It's my least favorite. It's just kind of rough and messy and bland, to be honest.
It's different though. It looks different than the actual than the one that people most likely think of when they think of P-Romp.
Yeah. Well, we should mention about Patience, I guess. There's actually kind of 2 Patience albums. So this is Patience after Sebald. This is the official one the official score that would have been in this movie, right?
But this is part of the score. There is more score on another album called Extra Patience After Sebald that you can't get on Spotify and only on Bandcamp.
We're gonna see if we can get it on Bandcamp without Bandcamp bothering me about buying it. Yeah, but the Extra Patience album cover is the same as Patience, but just slightly zoomed in into the right side of it. All right. When the dog days, this is a different sample.
Yes, it does. It samples Vita Rice number 11.
Number 11. So how many are there?
24. Frühlingsstraße is the name of this piece. And it's a different composer. The other ones were by Gerard Husch and Hans Udo Müller. This one is by Elena Gerhardt and Konrad V. Bose.
Yeah. I noticed some vocal flips.
Vocal flips at the loop. That's saying ich, which means I in German.
Yes.
Not like the term I, like as in me.
Yes, but like the letter I.
Ich.
So just don't talk for a minute. I want to see if I can hear it this time. So yeah, there it was.
I love this song. This one's great.
This one's my favorite so far.
Yeesh.
It's kind of nice when you've heard the same sample 3 times, just like slightly modified.
Yeah, but this is different. This is number 11,
Yeah.
not number 7.
This one has a lot of streams actually, and I can see why. It's really nice.
Yeah.
I feel like it, even though it's like very different from Layton and Johnstone, it kind of sounds like moments of sufficient lucidity.
It sounds like B2.
Or B2. Yeah.
I like this one. This one's joy.
Oosh.
Eek.
Oosh.
Because the original piece is so old, it's in the public domain. It's been in the public domain for a long time because it's from 1827, and
Wow.
and anyone can make covers of it.
So I can't get copyright for it.
No, if you play the original, like you can play the original notes.
Yes, I think the Caretakers. I think the Caretakers would.
However, a lot of stuff that the Caretaker uses is in the public domain. Any piece from before 1926 is in the public domain.
Yeah, but like the Caretakers cover the Caretakers covers because it's like.
Yeah, but the Caretaker's editing. But the original track, anything before 1926 as of this year, is public domain. But next year, anything before 1927 will be public domain.
So they go back. So anything from before. Anything before. Yeah. Okay.
Anything over 95 years old. Now, copyright is very interesting with the Caretaker because one song from Selected Memories is called You and the Night, and its original song has a lot of copyright restrictions on it. The Caretaker uses it fine because the Caretaker paid, but you can't. But good luck trying to upload it on YouTube because there's so many strict content things. And the original song is from 1935, and so it'll become public domain in 2030 and not have any copyright restrictions.
Excellent. That will hopefully be fairly useful. I hope.
Yeah, 2030, people.
So do we react to selected memories?
I like it. It's quite pleasant.
Yeah. I might need to start playing these when I like read.
This samples Winterreise number 21, Das Wirtshaus, by Gerard Husch and Hans Udo Müller. From 1933.
Right.
This one's quite nice.
Yes.
As you can probably realize, most of this album loops a ton.
Yes, there's a lot of loops, but what's nice is since it's not in the dementia period, it's more consistent because it's meant to be kind of like actually listenable music, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's background music for a documentary. Yeah, this one's very nice.
I love how all the static sounds like rain.
I do. This one is just great for a rainy evening in winter.
Yeah, I need to start listening to this album.
The original sample is from Winterreise, Winter Trip.
Right.
Anyway, up next is number 6, The Homesickness That Was Corroding Her Soul.
So these are all lines from Sebald's book.
Yes. Do the titles seem archaic to you?
Kind of. Alright.
Track 6 is coming up.
The homesickness that was corroding her soul. This one's nice. Ooh.
Yeah.
Goes kind of a bit of a twist on the...
This one's really good. I don't know why it's titled like that, though, because this is pretty chill.
Yeah. But yeah, it's definitely not more melancholy, but just more... I guess you could say almost reflective a little bit?
Yeah. Anyway, this sample is Winterreise number 20, Der Wegweiser, by Gerard Husch and Hans Udo Müller.
I kind of want to, now I kind of want to listen to this, to the actual... I actually want to listen to Winterreise now.
I like the Gerard Husch and Hans Udo Müller cover. I think it's very nice.
Right.
Sorry if you heard that. That was my water bottle.
That's no
Drink
problem.
up.
Yes. I'm drinking Dr. Pepper, and I have some popcorn.
Popcorn. Yeah, this one's really nice.
It would have been nice if it was actually a rainy night outside, but it's not.
This is very mysterious to me. Like, kind of mysterious and ominous, but not really.
Yeah.
I like number 7. Number 7 is so sinister, but so chill.
Yeah. Ooh. Ooh.
Very sinister.
Mm-hmm.
I love this one.
It starts with, like, very low notes on the piano. Yeah,
I love this one.
I really like this one so far.
This one samples Winterreise number 24, Der Lehrmann by Sir George Henschel.
Yeah, this one's really nice. I mean, it makes sense why people like it. It is the most streamed track on this album.
Second.
No, it isn't.
Second.
This... Oh yes, yes, you're
It
right.
says more.
Yes.
This one's great.
Yes.
Then you'll sort of see the streams sort of dip, which is kind of sad. Because the rest of this album is great, but not as good.
We're already more than halfway through.
Okay, so let me say something.
Yeah.
Increasingly absorbed in his own world and isolated lights on the abyss of ignorance are sampled quite a lot in H1.
In H1? In ETOT?
You might notice them when you listen to H1.
And H1 is in stage 4.
Stage 4. Stage 4.
Alright.
However, quite a lot of Patience and Extra Patience is sampled, including the track number 12, which is quote-unquote called the Stage 5 Whisper.
The Stage 5 Whisper. All I know about Stage 5 is there's a few tracks called, on Stage 5 there's Advanced Plaque Entanglements and Temporary Bliss State.
That's I1. That Temporary Bliss State is Stage 4, it's I1.
Oh, okay.
But Advanced Plaque Entanglements is tracks K1 and L1.
Yeah.
I'm on number 10.
Me too. Oh, this one's nice.
This one is sampled a lot in H1.
This
you
one
might know.
I feel like this one's kind of reassuring because like the transition from 9 to this to 10 is like, oh, back to something like peaceful. And I was gonna say this earlier, but well, that's when my audio meter just paused when there was no audio. But I was gonna say, I guess the reason why this is sampled in ETOT is because I guess like you could still consider this to be like memories of the Caretaker, right?
Sorta.
Like it doesn't tie into like the dementia period, but they can remember making this, right?
Yeah. Would you like to know the sample?
Go for it.
It samples Winterreise number 5, Der Lindenbaum by Gerard Husch and Hans Udo Müller. Let me see if it's sampled.
What's interesting is that the tracks on this are a lot longer.
Yes.
Because this has the same amount of tracks as Stage 1.
Yes, 12 tracks.
But I think Stage 1's shorter, right? This is, according to Spotify, this is 48 minutes.
Pretty much the same length. It's around 45 minutes. Fits on full out.
This says 48 minutes, and then Stage 1 says 41 minutes.
But still then, it's not too big of a difference.
No.
Because both of them fit on a single LP.
Yes. This actually might be my favorite on this album.
Anyway, this one, you might notice this one on H1 Layer 2 when we listen to it.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I hear as like a pianist at midnight playing a song.
Yeah.
I feel like,
or it's kind of like I feel like kind of like when. Sorry, I interrupted you, but this kind of sounds like.
I feel like strange haunted opera house somewhere in Europe where I'm watching a play.
Yeah, I kind of think of this as like a bar that is like. That's like it's at midnight and like it's still open, but everyone's kind of just left and like maybe the staff are like just having a beer after like their day of work and they're just like they just have maybe one of their friends is like just playing a nice just like chill piano piece for them before they go home.
There's a couple barflies, like drinking their beverages very very sleepily.
Yeah.
All right, I'm on number 11. I
Yep.
think I know the reason why this is the least streamed.
A lot of
It's because
static.
it's static.
I don't
That's a
think
bit off.
honestly, I don't think it's that much more static than on track 1.
And also the clicking. Anyway,
I'm trying to think where I would like kind of hear that clicking in real life.
expect to hear this in H1 layer 4. Anyway, this samples Vita Rice number 12 or number 20, Der Wegweiser by Gerard Husch and Hans Udo Müller, which is the same song as number 6.
As number 6 and 7?
Yeah. Not 7. 7, 8, so 1, 2, 3, same song. 4, different. 5, different. 6 and 11, same. 7, 8, 9, same. 10, different. And 12 is different.
Okay.
This one might set you off about... This one might set you off.
Okay.
You want to have a wonder what this samples?
Oh, wow.
This one samples...
This sounds like, whatever one in stage 3 is like a suicidal nightmare, but like quieter.
But with voices.
Real voices in the Caretaker's work.
Oh, it's not uncommon. There were comprehensible lyrics in the earlier stuff.
Really?
There's actually real concert. Yeah, there was.
Whoa.
Anyway, this samples Vita Rice number 6, Wasserflut, by Gerard Husch and Hans Udo Müller.
Do all the Winter Rice stuff have vocals in it?
Yes, they all have lyrics.
But this is the only one that we can kind of actually hear it.
These are reversed again, like number 9. They're reversed.
Ugh. Yeah, this
it's
one,
very
number 9 and number 12 kind of set me off a bit.
I feel like I'm in an opera house.
It kind of sounds like the transition between. It kind of sounds like in stage 1 where like most of the tracks sound just like normal and like you're just listening to ballroom music.
More like stage 2 to stage 3 for me.
But like I think of it as like stage 1 where most of the tracks are just sound normal and fine. But then when you get to like A5, you think,
Yeah.
What's happening?
Towards the end of this album is a bit more unpredictable than the rest.
Yeah. But I can't believe I'm actually hearing real vocals in a Caretaker track.
You did in number 9, though.
I did?
Yeah. There were reverse vocals on number 9. Those were the ghostly voices.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Yeah, vocals are quite common in the first 3 albums. In fact, they're in English and they're forward, so we can actually hear what they're saying.
In what?
The Ballroom Trilogy.
Okay.
And in some of Persistent Repetition of Phrases, there's vocals, but they're not exactly easy to make out. But they can be made out.
Okay.
So vocals in a Caretaker song aren't uncommon.
No,
but they aren't
I guess just after hearing very late Caretaker things, I'm just not used to it.
If you listen to his earlier stuff, then you'll hear a lot of vocals.
So in like Ballroom Trilogy and stuff?
Yeah, that voice crack I had was awful. Do you know the hammer guy from Luigi's Mansion? The red ghost?
Oh, yes. Yes.
I imagine the red ghost is singing in the opera house of Luigi's Mansion.
Yes. Yes.
Because of how deep the voice.
Yes. I love how that's what you think, but like, you're not very far off from, I would argue, how I feel as well.
This doesn't feel like a choir. This just feels like one person singing. Because it is one person.
Yes, it's like I feel like it's one person singing in like a cave, and it's like distorting the sound, so like it, and obviously the vocals are reversed, like you said, but
yeah, we should listen to the Caretaker without effects soon.
What do you mean without effects?
It doesn't have effects, no reverb, no pitch mapping.
You can do that?
Yeah, YouTube videos.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. We could do that. Alright, I'm gonna just try to stop this before it plays something from P-Rob, because that's what's next in the queue.
All right, I am almost done. So,
I'm
how was
just...
the album?
Okay. I'm gonna stop that now, and we can talk about this. So, how was the
How
album? It
pretty
was
awesome. I
very,
give it an 8.
very, very different from ETOT and Dementia Period.
All right, here's my rating so far. This is an 8. An Empty Bliss Beyond This World is a 9. Stage 1 is a 10. Stage 2 is an 8.
Mm-hmm.
Stage 3 is a 10. Stage 4 is a 10. Stage 5 is an 8. And stage 6 is an 8.
Alright.
Or actually, this would be a 9. This is a 9.
This is nice. It's very different from everything else,
No,
but
hear me out. This
I
is
like
better
it.
than stages 5 and 6 of ETOT.
I haven't listened to stages 5 and 6, so I can't really argue with you about
I
that.
would say they're better. Oh. Anyway, shall we peace out?
Yeah, I don't think there's much more to say. Thank you guys
Maybe,
for watching the stream and watching the video. I hope this was different. I hope you check out some of the other reactions we've made. We've made Empty Bliss Beyond This World, Stage 1, Stage 2, and Stage 3, and now, what you're watching right now, hopefully, Patience After Sebald. Then we're going to listen to Extra Patience, and then we're going to be listening to Persistent Repetition of Phrases, and then we'll probably do Stage 4, right?
yep.
Anyways,
And
we're gonna end the
do
video
paper.
now, and thanks guys for watching, and of course, as I say on my main channel, see you in the next one. Bye.